Hey everybody, welcome to my channel again. Thanks for joining me. I know it's been like a couple of weeks since I've made a video. I've been so busy putting workshops together, sessions together for a lot of people who are studying for their CPC exam. And of course, everybody knows it can be very, very, very expensive. So I've been putting workshops together to further explain things for people who find my sessions and workshops less expensive, but still get the same, if not more, information from me. So, before I get into the video, you already know what to do or what I would like for you to do. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified upon every video that I drop. So I've been getting a lot of emails about burns, about coding burns. So I put together like a little quick fact sheet or whatever, so to give you information about burn coding. So this is ICD10 CM burn coding tips for burns and corrosions. So the ICD10, it distinguishes between burn and corrosions. So burn codes. Burn codes apply to thermal burns, except sunburns, and they come from like heat sources. Burns from thermal or heat sources include electrical heating appliances, electricity, fire, friction, hot air or hot gases, hot objects, radiation, lightning. So all of those are going to be coded under the burn codes. So burns from heat sources are classified by depth. And what I mean by depth, I'm talking like first, second, or third degree. Or it's going to be unspecified. The depth can be unspecified if it's not documented or specified in the encounter by the provider. So it's also going to be classified by depth, extent, and the agent, which means how did you get burned. So for multiple burns, sequence the highest degree burn first. So if they got multiple burns, different sites, all of those things, and they got a first degree burn here, a second degree, and a third degree burn here. Of course, we know that third degree burns and things is higher than a first degree. So if you have multiple burns, you're going to sequence the highest degree burn first. So multiple burns of the same three character category are coded to the highest degree. I'll say that again. Multiple burns of the same three character category are coded to the highest degree. Another fact, non-healing burns are coded as acute burns. Also, for infected burn sites, you're going to use an additional code for the infection. So if you're coding burns and this person has a burn site where it's infected, you're going to code that code specifically according to the burn and things like that, and you're going to show that it's infected. And you're also going to code the burn for the infection. You're going to use an additional code for the infection. What kind of infection? Or if it's unspecified, you would use the unspecified infection code, whatever they have documented. Also, burns classified according to extent of the body surface involved, they're assigned when the site of the burn is not specified or when there is a need for additional data, such as for a burn unit. I'll say it again. Burns classified according to the extent of the body surface involved, they're assigned when the site of the burn is not specified or when there is a need for additional data for such as like a burn unit if they need more information. Lastly, burns of the eye and internal organs are classified by site, not by degree. Again, burns of the eye and internal organs are classified by site, not degree. So treatment for sequela, and we already know that sequela means it's a late effect of what's going on. So just like for an example, if me going numb on one side is a sequela from my stroke. So we know that me going numb is a late effect of the stroke. So treatment for sequela of burns are coded with a burn code with the 7th character of S. So there's going to be a 7th character, whether it's the initial encounter, a subsequent encounter, or if it's sequela. You're going to have this 7th character to let us know, or let the insurance company know what's going on with this visit and this burn. So I'm going to give you an example, 2 examples. So acute 2nd and 3rd degree burns of the left palm, initial encounter, that code would be, and you can look this up in your ICD10 CM book to follow me so you can get the gist of the video. So acute 2nd and 3rd degree burns of the left palm, initial encounter, that's going to be T as in Tom, 23.352A as in apple. A means initial encounter, remember? So again, acute 2nd and 3rd degree burns of the left palm, initial encounter, is going to be T23.352A. So if I wanted to code, we talked about sequela. So if I wanted to code scar contracture resulting from 3rd degree burn of left palm, that's going to be T23.352S, sequela. It's the same code. It just has an A on the end of one, which was the initial encounter. And the scar contracture, that means it's healing, it's scarring. So it has to be a sequela visit. So let's talk about corrosion codes. So corrosion was a new term to ICD-10 at one point. And it's defined as internal or external burns due to chemicals such as acid, alkalines, and lime. Corrosion from a chemical burn is classified by depth, 1st, 2nd, 3rd degree, or unspecified, just as we talked about the other burn codes from heat sources. And it's also coded by extent and agent, same as burn codes. Also, multiple corrosions of the same 3-character category are also coded to the highest degree. Non-healing corrosions are coded as acute corrosions, just like non-healing burns are coded as acute burns. For infected corrosion sites, you're going to also use additional codes for the infection. Corrosions classified according to extent of the body surface involved are also assigned when the site of the burn is not specified, or when there is a need for additional data such as a burn unit, such as they need information for a burn unit. Corrosions of the eye and internal organs are classified by site and not by degree, just as burn codes, kind of parallel. Treatment for sequela of corrosions are coded with the corrosion code with the 7th character of S for sequela. And I'll give you examples as well. Acute 2nd and 3rd degree corrosions of the left palm initial encounter, that's going to be T23.752A. And if I want to code the scar contracture resulting from a 3rd degree corrosion of the left palm, that's going to be coded as T23.752S. Thank you so much for joining me as I talked about the burn codes, talked about corrosion coding. I hope this video helps. Please leave your comments below the video if you have any comments. Also below, I'll link the link to the Instagram, the Coding Coach. Also, there's lots and lots of helpful information there. And this video is also going to be posted on Instagram as well. So if you already follow me on YouTube, you're my Instagram followers. Thank you so much for continuing in support. And I'm so glad that I'm able to bring you guys all of this good information that I've learned. So thank you so much for joining me once again, the Coding Coach, MJ. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also click that notification bell down at the bottom so every time I drop a new video, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you later.